morning, everyone. Carol Davis here. It is Wednesday, June 15th. How y'all doing? Well, we're surviving here in my desert. It's only like 110 this weekend. I think it'll cool off today, maybe low hundreds. How about where you're at? So, just make sure your air doesn't go off. So, it's a good day for me. How's it going for you? Today, I want to read Miranda the Panda. Now, this is meaningful to me because I don't know about you, but sometimes my life is really good. Excuse me, and everyone and everything in my life is wonderful. But do you ever sometimes get bored? Just want to spice it up a little, and and I haven't had this in years, but you'd wish your life was different. When I was younger, I used to do this, and then it would get different, and then you want the same old. You want what you had back. And the lesson is, it's from within me. My outsides do not change my life. Well, they can in a way, but how I react to my world is within me. Are you ready? So this is about Miranda the Panda, who really thought there was more out there. She thought the grass was greener on the other side. Most of you have experienced this. You know, if the grass is greener on the other side, it's because they water it more. You ready? Miranda the Panda lived in a zoo where she slept and played and ate bamboo. Though she had lots of friends in this wonderful zoo, she wished she had something exciting to do. Then came the day when the gate was ajar, so she pushed the gate open thinking, I won't go far. And when no one was looking, she left the fine zoo, hoping she'd find lots of fun things to do. Then she went into town, looked all around, and started to walk towards the children's playground. When a little girl saw her, she said, She's so cute, as she looked at the panda in her black and white suit. Though Miranda didn't know what the child was saying, she just stood there and watched as the children were playing the mop shop. Then she left and kept walking until she saw lots of shops, including a shop that sold all kinds of mops. Imagine. And right next to that shop was a store that sold treats, but none that were fit for a panda to eat. Next, she walked past a store that sold wonderful toys, some meant for girls and some meant for boys. The first place she stopped in sold all kinds of hats. So she tried on a hat trimmed with lots of toy cats. This looks silly on me. As she stood there, she thought, oh, there you go. So she left the fine store and sat under a tree. I'm sorry, but we do not do bears. Next, she went into a shop where they cut and curled hair, but they couldn't help Miranda because she was a bear. Still, she stopped to show them her very large paws, and they said, We are sorry, but we do not paint claws. Then she went to a school where she caused such a fuss that she left the big school and jumped on a bus. She stood up in the bus because the seats were too small, and she thought to herself, This won't do at all. Her trip into town had kept her quite busy, but the ride to the zoo was making her dizzy. She jumped off the bus when it got to the zoo and walked through the gate thinking, Nothing is new. See, grass is not greener on the other side. I miss being here, though, and even though nothing's new. I'm happy I'm back at this very fine zoo with all my friends and the zookeeper, too. The best place for me is this wonderful zoo where I play and I sleep and I eat green bamboo. And if you were me, you'd be happy, too. See? So, did you get the lesson? We often think somewhere else is going to be better, more fun, cheaper, whatever. The grass is not greener on the other side, and if it is, it's because they water it more. So we make our own deal. My life is a result of everything I've thought or done. True story. So yours can be anything you want to. What kind of are you happy with now? Then keep doing what you're doing. But if you want something different, then do something different. You are in charge of changing it. You can't just sit there like a bump on the log and stare at the skies and hope for better. Your life can be anything you want it. Namaste. Have a good day.